and welcome to another episode of the Organic Beehive. It is already August and I can't believe that we are thinking about homeschool already. But here we are, and I thought it would be a good time to share about our second grade curriculum for this year. So before I begin, I do want to preface all of this by saying just because this is what I use, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to fit your family. So the first things to consider when you are choosing a curriculum is to, one, figure out the best teaching philosophy, and number two, to figure out your child's learning style. Those two things are going to help you narrow down some good options as far as curriculums go. And to add to that, my favorite book is by Cathy, Duffy, called 102 Top Homeschool Picks. And she breaks it down by philosophy and learning style to make it super easy for you to pick out the curriculum that fits your family best. My teaching philosophy, I get inspiration from Charlotte Mason. I also like playing with the seasons. I love the rhythms of Waldorf. I feel like I'm a little bit eclectic. And then based on my daughter's learning style, I'd say she's a busybody, so she likes to be doing something with her hands. So that means that our curriculum is full of manipulatives, and that's what I've chosen for her and I. But again, don't take that as this is the only way to go. All right, so let's get started with my second grade homeschool curriculum picks for this year. This year, for reading, because she is in second grade, I'm going to do special focus on that. We are finishing up All About Reading Level 2, so we already had done a little bit of this last year, and we're just, as you can tell, we are just about done with this. Once we finish this, we are going to try language lessons for today, grade 2. I was looking through this and I just couldn't get enough of these beautiful, beautiful pictures in here, and I can't wait to share that with my daughter as well. But what I really love is these are all just oral lessons. They take like 5 minutes to do. Handwriting, we've done handwriting a few years now. This is just repetition for her. We've just always done handwriting without tears. Next up is for math. We are doing Right Start Mathematics. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with this, but again, we just reevaluate every single year. And for right now, this is really working for us. I had mentioned that she's a little bit of a busybody. So what I love about this program is it has so many manipulatives. So she's always using her hands, and it keeps her really engaged in the lesson. It also teaches a great foundation for all the concepts. So if I do end up changing curriculums later on, I feel like she's got a good base of knowledge for all of the topics taught throughout math. This is hugely parent-led, and that's like probably the only reason why I might not stick with it. But for now, I think it is a great fit for her. Also, when she was younger, we did a little bit of science, and for science, that really was more nature study. So we use Exploring Nature with children and have absolutely loved that. But now we're gonna start graduating into some bigger things. We are trying out My Father's World, and for second and third grade, their focus is on US history. So this just gives like a basic overview of our country. And I'm really excited about this. This is Charlotte Mason inspired. It also is a Christian-based curriculum, so you will see that sprinkled out as well throughout the curriculum. Another thing I really love about My Father's World is that it's a unit study. Now, unit studies are something I've really resonated with even when I was teaching. I used to teach elementary school. So I love unit studies because instead of, say, at a public school, you go and you learn reading, and then you go to a separate topic of math, and it's all just out there. You wonder how it's all related. As a kid, I always wanted those real life applications. So unit studies are really great because it integrates everything into one theme. So that is what I am thrilled at trying My Father's World with, because included in this curriculum, you not only get history, they give you suggestions for science, they give you lesson plans for art, and they give you lesson plans for music. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the music and art with this, but I definitely will be doing history and science through their curriculum. Other things we're going to be doing throughout the year: we tried piano lessons last year, and we're going to continue it until our subscription is up and just see where she's at and where her interest is. We've been using Hoffman Academy. She's really liked it. It's about 15-minute lessons, 10 to 15 minutes, with practice lessons in between. So she's really enjoyed that. And Mr. Hoffman, he is a really great teacher, very engaging on video. I've already mentioned that I'm not going to do the music and art with My Father's World because my piano lessons will cover music. And then as far as art, there are so many homeschool co-ops and groups out there for you. You just have to check. And our local homeschool group has an art lesson every week that they're going to do for the kids, and they will learn an artist, and then the art project will go along with the artist and whatever style that they did. PE is another thing that this homeschool group does. Every week they meet for a PE lesson, they do games, we have some outdoors in a gym, but another great way for her to socialize. Again, what I have available to me might not necessarily be available to you, but homeschool is really booming now, and I'm sure if you just look at Facebook, you will find so many things for you and your homeschool. I hope that gives you some ideas for your own curriculum if you happen to have a second grader this year. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up or subscribe so you can be up to date on any time I create a new video. I am a small channel, and any support from you really helps YouTube to get my videos out there for other mamas who need a little extra support. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.